Hello there everyone, welcome back. Divanshar, and in this video we are going to talk about functions in Go programming language. So let's talk about what are functions. Functions are basically a group of statements that together perform a specific task. Okay, so if you are new to functions, but let me tell you, you have directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, you have worked with functions. Okay, so if you are a beginner with functions, you have no knowledge about functions, but I am telling you, you have worked with function. I hope like you have definitely written your first hello world program, right? So what you did is like you inserted a println inside a main function. Okay, so let me talk about main function. What are main functions? So main function is basically it is a function from where a compiler or a program gets started execute. It starts its execution. Okay, basically start its execution. So like let's see how we can implement functions in Go programming language. So first of all, let me package main, and then I'm import the format fmt, and then let me okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare a function. Basically, what it is going to do is it is going to return us the sum of two numbers. Okay, in real life we can like compare a function to a juicer. Okay, let me create an analogy. Juicer, okay, just like a juicer, what you do is you put some fruits inside that, and then like juicer returns you the juice. Okay, similarly a functions. Okay, in functions we can insert some value, give a function some value, and the function may or may not return us value, and function may not take some value. Okay, okay, let's see what I'm trying to say. Okay, so to achieve functions in Go programming language, we use func keyword, func keyword. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare a function add. What it is going to do is it is going to take two numbers, let's say A and B, and it is going to return us the sum of these two numbers. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to also tell what sort of value A and B are. Basically, what data type of A and what is the data type of B. Okay, so we can write this as well, like int a, int b, and here we write what type of value this function is returning. So it is basically returning us the sum of a and b, which will be definitely an integer value, as a and b both are integers. Okay, so it is going to return us the integer value, and what here we are going to do is we are going to return a plus b. Cool. So what this method is going to do, it is going to like take two parameters. You can say a and b, and it is going to return us some of these two parameters. So what is return keyword? Like let me talk about this. Return keyword is basically like if you wherever a program encounters this return keyword inside a function, it stops. It returns basically returns to the method, or it returns to the program from where this function has been called. Okay, so like let's call this function, and also like for a function to like execute, we need to call the functions. Okay, so we call a function from a main function. Okay, so yeah, cool. So like let me call this I'll say add, and I'll do is 1 comma 2. I'll pass 1 comma 2, and as we know, our function add is returning some value, so we need to like store this inside some variable. Okay, cool. So I'm saying where, and result is equals to int 1 comma 2, and simply I'm going to print this format dot println, and here like I'm going to print the result. Okay, so let's run a program and see if it's executing. Okay, I'm saying go run yt.go. So we are getting some errors. Okay, undefined a int redeclared in this block, a other declaration of in undefined b. Cool. So what the issue is? Okay, got it. So if you are like, let's see if this works. A int comma b int. Let's see if our program now works, and I'll tell what happened. Okay, cool. So we are getting 3. Okay, as you can see over here, we are getting 3. As in Go programming language, we basically declare our data type after declaring the variable name. So if you are like coming from a Java background, then you might do this mistake of like what I did over here was I first declared the data type and then I declared the variable name. So I was getting that error. Okay, so cool, like you can do that as well. And also one thing, like suppose a data type is int and b all is also int, so basically both the parameters have the same data type. So what you can do is like you can simply write like this: a comma b int. Okay, 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 just a second. Cool. A comma b, and you can write int. Okay, this would also like work. Let me run the program. Okay, let me clear our terminal. Go run yp.go. So cool, our program is running. Okay, right? Yeah. So these are functions, and also like suppose let's write a function which greets someone. Okay. So we can write like this: func greet. This is a greet function. Okay, okay, okay. Just a second. Func greet, and what this is going to do is basically it is going to greet our guest, whoever is coming. Okay, so like we can do is format dot println, and here we can say hello guest. Okay, hello guest. Okay, okay, just a second. Hello guest. Yeah, cool. So here we need to like if we let's see what happens if we don't call this function. Okay, so what would happen is it will not execute. Okay, in the output what we are going to do is we are going to get is 3 only. Okay, so yeah, our greet method is not getting executed because like we need to call a method for the execution for it to get executed. Okay, so here I'm calling a greet method. So let's again run this and see. Cool. So we are getting 3 and then hello guest. So our function is pretty much working. Okay, so that's pretty much with this. And if suppose like here if you can say like why I did not like put return. So as we know, our function greet is returning a void value. Void value basically means it is not returning any value. Okay, so when your function is not returning any value, you can or cannot, like it depends on you. If you wish, you can like include the return keyword, and if you wish, then you don't. Okay, like now also it will work. Okay, return. Let's check if it works, because in other programming languages it does. Okay, cool. So yeah, it works pretty well. So what here, like as we do not mention what to return, it is basically going to return the flow, return the control. Okay, okay, cool, pretty much cool. I hope you like this video, and if you have any doubt, like you can mention your doubt in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Let's meet in another video. Till then, keep learning and please subscribe our YouTube channel.